NBC 6 Weekend Football Preview. State Powers kickoff season. Fans of college football are rejoicing this weekend as the sport they love is back in action, and the state of Florida will again be at the forefront of all the action over the first weekend of the 2017 season. Already, several Sunshine State schools have been in action as UCF routed few, ruining the debut of Butch Davis as the head man for the Panthers, while Florida A&M suffered their first loss of the season when they were beat down by Arkansas. Friday, the Florida Atlantic Owls kick off their season under new head coach Lane Kiffin as they host Navy. But all eyes will be on Saturday's action involving the state's Big Three programs. And as we will do each Friday during the 2017 season, NBC 6 ranks the games on a scale that goes up to 4 peacocks for a game that can't be missed. Miami Hurricanes vs Bethune-Cookman Wildcats 12:30 p.m. For the third straight season, the Canes will open the year at home against a team from a lower division as head coach Mark Richt starts his second season at his alma mater. There are plenty of high hopes for a Miami team picked by many experts to win the ACC's Coastal Division for the first time since joining the conference in 2004. It will be the season debut for starting quarterback Malik Rosier, who was named the starter last week by Richt after a fall camp, where that was the hot topic. Luckily for Rosier, he will get a chance to pad his stats against the Wildcats in a game that should be over by halftime. Florida Gators vs Michigan Wolverines 3:30 p.m. in Arlington, Texas. Fans of the Orange and Blue will see some history with their program as this will be the first time in 30 years the Gators have opened the season on the road, 1987 at Miami, and the first time since 1991 that Florida has played a non-conference regular season game outside of the Sunshine State. The 17th-ranked Gators were already going to have their hands full with the 11th-ranked Wolverines even before head coach Jim McElwain suspended a total of 10 players, including star receiver and Miami native Antonio Callaway. The offense will be led by Felipe Franks at quarterback, but McElwain could play as many as 3 QBs before the game is over. The winner of this one could end up being a dark horse in the playoff picture, so it gets 3 peacocks. Florida State Seminoles vs Alabama Crimson Tide 8 p.m. in Atlanta. For the first time in the history of college football, teams ranked in the top 3 of the preseason polls will meet in the season opener as the third-ranked Noles face the top-ranked Crimson Tide in a game that could be a preview of the college football playoff title game at the end of the year. FSU opens as an underdog against an Alabama team coached by Nick Saban, who has won 4 of the last 8 national titles. The Seminoles finished last season with an Orange Bowl victory and return starting quarterback DeAndre Francois and get-back star safety Derwin James, who missed most of 2016 with a knee injury. Without a doubt, no matter who you root for, this one is the game of the week. Other state games: USF vs Stony Brook, 4 p.m. The 19th-ranked Bulls opened their season last week with a win on the road at San Jose State. Now, it's back to Tampa for a game that shouldn't even be on the schedule because these teams aren't even in the same universe when it comes to level of competition.